Dear students, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, today is the first meeting for us, right? So that's why it's better for us to open our class today by pray together. Pray, start. Okay, pray dance. Okay, well, everybody, dear students, because this is the first meeting for us, I think it's better for us to know each other and then please let me introduce myself to you. My name is Roni Aradian Yulianto, and then every student can call me Mr. Roni. And I came from Gajah Mada University, that is my college actually. And I'm 34 years old, and I came from my original place from Lamongan, and I'm staying in Yogyakarta. Okay, is anyone know about Gajah University? Okay. Oh yeah, you raise your hands. Do you ever come there? Okay, what is your name? Okay, good Mahmud. Okay, I do hope you will study over there next in the future, right? Okay, well, everybody, for today we will study about something interesting actually. So here, be prepare yourself because today is really interesting day because for today we will study about something that always around us. Yeah, what is that? Is anyone know? You? Okay, what is your name, cause? Okay, Nuri. Okay, thank you, Nuri. But today we will study about some story like the old, like the legend story that can be called a narrative text. Okay, narrative text actually the example of narrative text is like a legend of the story. Something can be called folk story. Okay, in our language, in our culture, like the legend of Mount Merapi and then Kancil Nyolong Timur. That is actually narrative text. Okay, do you get it, guys? Okay, dear students, what is actually narrative text? Okay, good. Okay, you, what is your name? Okay, okay, what is your name? Okay, that's good, Mahmoud. Okay, thank you, Mahmoud. Narrative text is actually the types of text that tell a story, and that story describes something in the past, describes some story in the past or some event in the past, but we don't know that is a facts or fictions. But usually the purpose of the story just to educate us and we can take some moral lesson of that narrative text. That is actually narrative text. So here about narrative text. Narrative text have some character actually. It's not characters like people that have a long hair and then a big body, not like that. So not like this. Okay, narrative text. The characteristic of narrative text. The first we can see from the tense. Okay, tense is about some events sometimes, and then from the tense, actually there is a past tense. Okay, that is the first character of narrative text. The first is about past tense, and then the following about the adverbial of times, and then the next is about descriptive adjective, and the last one is about with nouns phrase. Okay, do you get it, everybody? Okay, good. So here we will discuss one by one what is a past tense and then adverbial of time and then describes adjective and noun phrase. What is that? Okay, maybe some of you want to explain what is a past tense, what is adverbial of times, and then what is actually adverbial of time, and the last one is about noun phrase. Okay, anyone want to explain it? Okay, good. What is your name? Marsaid? Okay, Marsaid. Okay. You want to explain which one will you explain about the characteristic of narrative text? Okay? Yeah, that's good. Okay, about past tense, right? Okay, past tense is actually like the form is subject and then followed by verb two and then object, right? Okay, good, Mr. Masaid. Okay, the following who wants to try to explain it? Cause boy. Okay. Now, okay, so I will explain about it to you. Adverbial of time is like once upon times. One day, 2 years ago. That is adverbial of time scale, boy. So every student here don't be confused about what is actually adverbial of times. Because adverbial of times is usually a times. A time that explain when the story happened. That is adverbial of times. Get it? Okay, thank you everybody. So the following is about descriptive adjective. Okay, do you know about descriptive adjective, guys? Some of you, maybe some of you or one of you is okay. You wanna try? Okay, one of you. Okay, that's close. What is your name? Putri? Okay, good Putri. Thank you. You can try it. What is an adjective? Okay, kata sifat. That's good. Okay. Adjective here is not only about the kata sifat, but some words that explains or describe something. For example, a bad boy. Yeah, sometimes it's a bad boy. The, the adjective is a bad and then the noun is boy. That is an adjective descriptive. Okay. So, and then the following is about noun phrase. Noun phrase is a noun that is always described by an adjective. For example, like usually like sometimes uh, a big table that is actually noun phrase. That's the simple one, right? Okay. So these are the characteristic of narrative text. So for the next is about the structures of narrative text. Okay, is anyone know what is the structure of narrative text? Because the structure is really different with the characteristic of narrative text. Okay, anyone know about the structure of narrative text? No? Really? Oh, you can't answer this? This is the easy one, guys. Please tell me what is the structure of narrative text? I think you know well about this because this is the easy one from before. Okay, what is that? Okay, some of you. Okay, you. What is your name, schools? Mary. Okay, then. Mary, please tell me what is the structure of narrative text? Okay, yeah, that's good. Okay, There is actually in structure of the narrative text is really different about the characteristic. The here in the structure of narrative text, the first is about orientations. So here is not about the structure of sentence, it's not about the structure of paragraph, it's not about that. But here is the how the writer make the story. So from the introduction and then the resolution or the conflict and then the resolution and the conclusion or closing. That is actually the structure of the narrative text. So here the first of structure for a narrative text. The first is about orientations. Okay, what is the orientation actually? Is anyone know? Okay, you what is it? Oh no no no. Orientation is not you study some and then there is a power from the your senior that is not orientation in this context, right? So orientation here is the opening. The opening can be can be like what is the character, what is the where is the event happen, that is actually the orientation. So the orientation here can be calls like introduction, the event introduction where the story take a place, when the story happen, and who is the character. That is the orientation. So that's why here the orientation is about the opening, the introduction of the story in the text. That is actually orientations. Okay, got it, everyone? Okay, good. So the following is about the complications. So complication here is not you and your friends fights around. No, that is not you between you and your friend fight around and then make complicated reason, make complicated problem. No, that is not like that, right? So here the complication is about in the story, the problem when the problem happens, what is the reason why the problem is happened, that is actually the complication. So we can conclude in the complication here is about the problems. That's enough. The point is about the problems. That is the complication actually. Get it? That the easy one then before us. So this is the number two. So if we conclude from the complication, is the story that tell about the conflicts between main character and then other characters, and sometimes like conflicts. Yeah, that's conflict that happen in the story. That is a complications. And then the next is about resolution. Okay, all of you, I think you have better about the resolution, right? So here, resolution. What is resolution? Okay, you, Mister. What is your name, Mister? Sorry, sir. Okay, what is your name, boy? Okay, Jafar. Okay, what, Jafar? Can you explain what is resolution actually? Okay, resolution. Yeah, that's good, Jafar. Resolution is solution, ya. So the resolution is about solution. So that's why resolution after conflict should be there is a solution. How to fix the problem, how to fix the problem. That is resolutions. So here the resolution can be concluded that a part of the story that show to the reader about the solution of the problem, or about the conflicts. That is the fourth part of the structure of narrative text. And then the following is about the reorientations. Reorientation here is not about about the text that explain again the story, not something like that, everybody. So is anyone know about the reorientation in the narrative text? You? Okay, Mr. Jafar again. Please tell me. Okay, Jafar, that's good answer. So here reorientation is about the closing. Or we can say a story that tell me what can be take from the story or moral value for us. That's actually the closing of the story. Okay, so that's why how for from these discussions, what you get from this story? Sorry, from this discussion, everyone. What did you get from this discussion? Okay, from discussion we will get about what is narrative text actually, and then the second is about the characteristic of the narrative text, and the following is about the structure of the narrative text. Okay, so here so many explanation about narrative text, and I want to know what is the interesting one between discussion in about narrative text. The first is about what the explanation about narrative text or the characteristic of the narrative text or the structure of narrative text. Which one is really interesting for you all guys? You? Okay, Mr. Jawar again. Please tell me what is the interesting one between all of discussion about narrative text. Okay, about the structure. Okay, structure. Mr. Jafar said structure is really interesting for me. Okay, everyone. That is about the narrative text. And before we close our class today, here I will give you an example about the narrative text. So you can see in the screens. So here in the screens, you will see the example about narrative text. Here there is a narrative text by under the title True Friends. Okay, True Friends here. There is a upon once upon times here. Okay, here is the example of a narrative text. The first paragraph is tell about opening, right? Opening, and then the second is about resolutions. The second paragraph is about resolution. It means parts that tell about the problems. And then the following, the last paragraph is about reorientations, is about what will we get or the path that about resolution actually. The search is about resolution is I mean resolution of problems. From the second is about complication, sorry. From the second is about the complication, and then the second paragraph is about resolutions. And then the last one is only one sentence is okay because this is the source example. So the last paragraph is about what will we get. It means that is the reorientation. So okay, that is the example you can write by yourself, and then if you have some questions, or any question for me, please tell me and I will give you the best answer for me. Okay. Okay, everybody, do you have a question or not? No? Okay. If you don't have any question or some questions for me, I think it's better for us to close our discussion today about narrative text by Pray Together. Pray, start. Okay, stop pray dance. Okay, everyone, every dear student, thank you very much for your times, and I do hope for the next meeting we will discuss some interesting ones and that's really make you more spirit. Okay, what is that? Okay, see you next meeting. And last I say, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.